Welcome in. First I was going to change it, and then I changed the time, then I was going to change the date, but I got all ready really fast. I have plans tonight, and you know what it's like, girls. So I did it as fast as I possibly can so I could go over a few things with you tonight and continue this journey to bring justice to the children. My focus here at WCA Network is all about giving you the story to the best of my ability through my psychic abilities, through wherever the information comes to me, and bringing you photos that tell the story. And photos are coming through a lot of YouTube creators. The YouTube creators, media, social media in general, TikToks for sure, really assist me in bringing the information to you guys. It's called Deepfake, and there's Deepfake that is on top of these stories. And I don't know if the media knows or not. I don't know if the YouTube creators know or not because they don't say a goddamn thing. Nothing. Zero. And what I do know is that they are saturating the airways right now. Saturating the airways with Sebastian Rogers. Saturating the airways with information that is all hot air. Hot air. And everyone falls for it. Except the people here, because we know better. So I'm going to show you briefly, give you homework, tell you what to do. I am booked for the convention. I am coming in my RV, a Ram RV. I will land there on the 29th, and I will give you guys my schedule, because let's book out some stuff. I am waiting for you to tell me if Ryan Upchurch is going to meet me. I'll be over at Gaylord, and he knows that place because that's where he does concerts, right? He's amazing. I'd love to hear him sing. And maybe he'll come on board and sit and talk with us about true crime. When I'm on the road and, going live on the road, it's going to be open to all you guys, to all my subscribers. And I'm not going to make it private. I'm not going to make it for members only because this information is truly important to get out. It's important for others to see it, to see how to bring justice to these kids because they're not going to be found. And they're not going to be found alive so they could tell us the stories. So, yeah. So I will be spending a lot of my time in Tennessee all the way through June 3rd and getting done whatever I can get done. If I do set up some sort of a room, I will have a table in the front. I will be doing lives there. I've already talked to the hotel, and they're looking to see if I could get just like a room to set up for you guys to do lives. And I will be charging at the door donation charges. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's really important information. I will go through the convention. I actually am not going to do a booth. I decided that being able to be free-spirited and to walk around and interview and meet people and see people and observe and see what's going on with the people that are there and getting my psychic abilities honed in on the people there. That's what I'm going to do. And I want the freedom to be able to go get in my car and drive out to Rogersville. I want to drive out to Ben Hill Road. I am bringing 2 people with me that are on the law enforcement, so I don't really, it's fine. I will be kick-ass, and I will have you guys there to support me. And anyone that wants to meet me in certain areas, you could definitely meet me. Of course, it will all be safe. I have the people that I need to have with me. I am all booked. So that's really important information to get out. And yeah, and this picture here, I'm really bringing in, for the sake of the children, a lot of the channels that are family channels, like the Beestons and the Kents and so forth, and this new group. They hold a lot of information, you guys. I'm talking sacrifice. I'm talking got gone. I'm talking underground. So welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Muffin Top, I got your emails. Yes, I was a little cuckoo today with the time. I'll probably, I will be going live again tomorrow. I'm going into more detail, but I thought that I really thought hard. I'm like, I got to get on tonight. Yeah, so whoever, you guys, you don't have to tell me if you're coming. You just show up. Show up, and I'll put out a little schedule and tell you where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing. I know the people over at Gaylord. I used to wholesale to them, so I used to sell to that hotel, all of the Gaylord hotels. So I know what I'm doing over there. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 for entertainment and educational purposes only. Hi, Muffin Top again, my amazing mod. Hi, Boom. Hi, Lisa. Boom, boom, boom to you too. Colleen, how are you? I'm Bernie. Once again, I'm Bernie. Welcome in. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We want to get our subscribers, hi Shazam, we want to get our subscribers up. The higher it is, the better it is for me and you, because that will mean that our message is getting out there, and it's better for my YouTube exposure. And of course, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up is super important. And I see I've got thumbs up. So yeah, this here is a new group that I am going to be doing a presentation on tomorrow. And this is why. I know that this group is giving me insane videos that the information inside of it is what's going on. Now, let me explain something to you. They're not doing it. This is deepfake, so what's underneath it, I'm using to tell you the story that the children are underground. They're below the surface, you guys. Like this, they're below the surface. This is what they do. This is how they do it. You see, these children are doing things below the surface. Now, this is not, as you see, you look a little closer, this arm is a fake arm. It's not attached to anything. It's not attached to a child. In this version, now in the version that is on top, the version that they're playing live as their YouTube story, great, awesome. They're showing a funny, great story. She's pregnant again with twins, yada, 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 yada. But this is what's underneath it. This is what's underneath it. Put a number 1 if you see that that arm ain't attached. Right here. What is this? Well, this is what they're doing with the children. This is what they're doing. They're using the children for the resurrection and sacrifice. These are not normal, what's underneath it. The arms on all of them underneath are fake. What's underneath it, she looks like the girl that's on Christina Randall. Oh my God, I think of Christina Randall, not to say it's her, but thank you for those ones. Christina Randall is who I think of. And I know that there's so many channels that have the same person. It's just, they just use it. I mean, Benny Keys told us the best. He said he was on like 40 channels at once, whatever he said. He's like, yep, I'm on all these channels at one time. I'm like, yeah, I know you are. Yeah, we get it. We get it. We know you are. Let me turn this. So this family to me is in the same category as the Beeston Bunch and the Kents. And the story it's telling beneath the deep fake is the Summer Moonwell's missing children story. And the media will never own the fact that this arm underneath is being pulled from the earth. So I'm not really quite clear how they don't see it. How's that? How's this possible? So there are certain things that I'm going to see that you're not going to see. I know that I see spirit. I know I hear spirit. I know I smell spirit. It directs me. It brings me to the information. I get that. I've accepted it. It's done it my whole life. And Summer Moonwell spirits and the children are the ones who really have brought it to my attention that that's what's been going on my whole life since I was a baby. They showed me what my purpose is. They showed me that this is my purpose. To show you guys that it's clearly a worldwide situation and it is being covered by deepfake on the media. Right here. Look. It's not a little girl, it's a fucking tree. So these families that I have selected to show you the information, again, it's not about them. It's not about their children. It's not about their story. It's about letting them know that this information is here and it's very clear under certain channels. I tagged the channel that this is coming from. Okay? And look at her arm. And that's very disturbing. Extremely disturbing. I will show you from their video how these images are getting pulled, because I know that there's many of us here that are new, and I will spend some time one of these days soon going over the story, because this here is like a Benny Keys. This here this there, but it's this. It's what's going on beneath, you guys. It's what's going on with the people. It's what's going on when there's always children. There are always children being shown over and over and over. Now, many people just look at this and they're like, who the fuck cares? Well, guess what? Obviously, the children care, and obviously, I care, because this is where it's coming from. This is where the information is coming from. To give you the story. Damn, Candace Wells, damn you. Because if you think that this is a normal freaking video with Candace Wells, it is not. So who's Candace? Is Candace somebody else? Is Candace Grandis? Is Candace who? We don't know unless we see her. Man, I'd love to see her in Tennessee. Give me an interview. Oh, give me an interview. Get me on your property, because I will be in your area. Inbox me. Inbox me. Let me put my eyeballs on your eyeballs. Let me put my hand on your hand. Let me in your house. Let me on your property. Let's do this. Come on. If you have nothing to hide and you have nothing to be scared about, why wouldn't you let me on? You know who I am. I've heard you talk about me, Candace, plenty of times. And you talk about me very hush-hush. I know exactly where I would go. I know exactly what I would do. I would touch you and get my information. I would touch you. And the truth would come out. I don't think there's any FBI agent that could get truth out of anyone as good as I can. No freaking way. No way. No way. Because your truth is in there. Everyone has a truth. Right? Everybody has something. How about Ryan Upchurch? These V's are all the same. This V is no different than that V. See what I'm saying? It's not like I'm saying, oh, look at the C, the letter C in his hair with the telephone. It's never a C. It's always a V. Always a V. Not, you could, oh, that's the end of the telephone. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck is she doing? It's not. It's always the same thing. And it's in the here. And it's on them. Give me an interview. Let me see you. Let me look at the eyes that are really your eyes. The eyes that are within the eyes. Who are they? Who? Who are they? There's certain parts of the body on each person that I select and talk about that if I were to, like when I talk here, my hand naturally goes to the screen. And there's certain parts of each person that I select to talk about that have parts of them that would speak to me. His lips, his eyes, his neck. There's, and I know what I do, and I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. And I have the people that would be with me to make sure I don't go into an out-of-body experience, because you don't want to see that happen. I don't want that to happen because it's really scary and it's very hard to get out of. It's happened to me and it's horrible. It's a horrible experience. It's not a fun experience, and it's one that I can't play with, because it's like the energy that is in that. Put it this way. If I were to go onto the Wells property and step upon the area that they do sacrifices, my body will do the same damn thing as it did in my kitchen. Starting with the feet, all the way up the body, into the hands. I don't want that to happen. So I know how to keep that from happening. But what I will find out and know is, oh yeah, it's right here. It's right here. I'll know the area in which I'm standing upon. Why wouldn't they want me to do that? It's not something that I love doing because it's intense. I never know what's going to happen. But shit, that would be so fun to do live. Really fun. It'd be amazing. So what I'm doing here, you guys, is inviting those in Tennessee to invite me to be there. Invite me. Make an appointment. Let's do it. The only people that have been on your property are the YouTube creators that I talk about and use as the deep fakes. The only ones that they say have been on their property are the ones that have the best deep fakes. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. It's a very simple request. Very simple request. The beginning of these YouTube creators, if this is, I'm going to teach you something. If you, let's say, here's this, they are in my description. New group, nothing about them. I don't know who they are, and I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to feel things out. I need to. It'll be almost 3 years, and it's time. It's time. This is a new group that I'm watching, and if this is how you learn from me, what you need to do is, if you know, like these families that I follow, go to the beginning video. Go to the very first videos, like this one, when they introduce themselves. Most of them started when Summer Moon Wells disappeared 2 years ago. Going on 3 years. That's what it is. So these groups, if you go to the beginning, beside the point that they look like they're different people back here and they're not the same, they all change looks. So this is what I do when I go through these. I look for the deep fake and I look for the sick shit that's placed below it. And when the faces change, they show the victim. They show the victim like this. This is what happens. See, when you go in between, this face here is supposed to be the same face that I show throughout all of her videos. Let me tell you something. They can't be. Maybe they are, but what I'm telling you is there's deep fake beneath. And it's the deep fake. Am I telling you that her face is changing, you guys? No. So, no. Faces don't change. Deep fakes create the change. So these kind of faces are what shifts throughout the video. And I'm going to show you. It is between the layers. If you are lucky enough to be able to land on the layers, actually it's so much easier, like I say on my telephone, but you could land on layers while I'm here, you know, on my computer, and then you look within the smallest little square right here. This is where the deep fake lies, right here. And whatever information is in here is what speaks to me. Speaks to me. And I'm used to it, and I know that's what's going on. It's just been way too many videos that prove me right. So when you see stuff like this in the beginning of their videos, you take a screenshot and you brighten this shit up, and it gives justice to the children. These are trophies. These are trophies. And these trophies are amongst the children. These are trophies that the children know about. The children know about. They are continuously in the video. Just like the trophies are in Gabby Petito's, Kylie Rodney's, Summer Moon Wells, Michael Vaughn, Harmony Montgomery, Serenity McKinney, the Wells, the Watts, Simon, Sebastian. It's the same. So when I'm showing you something, I have files of them. I have files of this stuff when I see different faces and different young little girls. They're young girls. They're young girls. They're babies. A lot of babies. A lot of babies. So these are the videos that I haven't yet. That's why I was going to cancel, because I really haven't gone completely through this. But if you look here, yes, this might be completely mushed up, but those are the same kids that are on the tape. I don't care how dark, how dysfunctional this photo looks. It's not the same guy. Anyone that does this shit knows it's not the same guy. It's what's beneath it that's showing. And that's called victim. Now, yeah, it looks weird, but I'm telling you, I know it's not the same person. It's all in there. Especially the girl. So this is what I do. And I will be taking screenshots and putting together a presentation based off of their videos. And that's because their videos offer information below. And the one thing that these groups do is this. I'm very good with eyes. I'm very good with eyes. The way they look over to that side of the room is what the other couples do in their first videos. It's the same script. It's the same movement. It is a cookie cutter. It is a cookie cutter for these groups. And I'm sticking to it. So the information that gets placed within the video is the deep fake. That's the deep fake that holds the children's story. This is here. Wait. Look at the child's head on the bee. Look at the mother's leg. There's a layer that is here within the video. You guys, it shows the deepest, darkest, most disgusting sacrifices. This is the child's body. This is the head. It's the leg. What happens is this shit shows up. See? See, it's in the video. See? Why, you guys? You have to question why. It's in here. This part where they show this here is the most, this here scares me. This here scares me. I feel the intensity of what's happening underground. There's the arm of the girl, and that arm is as long. It doesn't make sense. You see? Look at it and take your own screenshot. Look at her arm and look at the child. You guys, be your own person who looks, if you dare to look. Because whatever is on her arm is on her arm. So there's information that lies beneath these families' videos. And I am going to grab it all, because the information here is all about the Summer Moon Wells sacrifices. I'm telling you. When I see it, I see it. And this is what I'm going to be presenting tomorrow, so you could see the children. You could see the faces that are looking for justice. They're in there. You guys, they're in there. And that's my job, is to bring justice to the children to the best of my ability by bringing you this information. using photos of the truth. So this here lies the truth of the children. And I will bring you more tomorrow. I promise you that. I really do. On that note, I am going to call it a night. And I will be back tomorrow. And you guys look at your schedules, because I'd love to meet each and every one of you. And if in fact anyone comes forward and wants an interview, I will be finding the spot. I will get the spot within the Gaylord Hotel to do these interviews. And let me on your property. Let me on your property. And man, I will bring justice. Because this shit here that's under here is so fucked up. But hey, helps us out here. It helps us. All right, you guys. On that note, thank you all for joining. Please, thumbs up on your way out, and please subscribe. I'm going to be asking everyone to subscribe. Because that is something that is important moving forward. This here looks like is an insane photo. Let me see. So this here, what's going on in this little square would be the closest to the truth within the deepfake. The child that is all the way below is the child that's looking for justice. That child that is below. That's the one that wants us to say, we see you, we hear you, and we're going to expose the most we can to the best of my ability to bring these children justice. This here shows the children. There's the neck, there's the heart, and this is about them. It's about the children. I cannot say it any louder, and it's not about the creator. It's about this child. It's about the children. You see, this is the only way they're going to get justice, because the goddamn world is not going to give it to them. Candace isn't going to say shit. Don, Benny, no one is saying shit. We are. Get me on your property, Don and Candace Wells. Get me on your property. Love y'all. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for coming. All right, Muffin Top, sorry for all the confusion. All right, guys. Thank you. God bless you. And let's bring justice to these kids, especially come the end of May. Good night, guys.